said in the church, I had rather speak 5 words with my understanding, that by my voice I might teach others also, than 10,000 words in an unknown tongue. Brethren, be not children in understanding, howbeit in malice. Be ye children, but in understanding be men. In the law it is written with men of other tongues and other lips will I speak unto this people, and yet for all that will they not hear me, said the Lord.
Right. Because as Israelites, our language is Hebrew, but we as Israelites living in this part of the world, living in this captivity, we speak in English. That's what it meant by speaking to another tongue, but they will not hear me. See what I said? Because we telling the people them the truth of the Most High in English, but they ain't checking for it. This is what the scripture is saying. Read on.
Wherefore tongues are for a sign, not to them that believe, but to them that believe not. But prophesying, serving not for them that believe not, but for them which believe.
Done. You know who that is, going back to Romans 11:12.
That's the elect.
Go on.
If therefore the whole church be come together in one place, and all speak with tongues, and there come in those that are unlearned or unbelievers, will they not say that ye are mad? Let's get that all the time.
This is it.
Every day.
Read on.
But if all prophesy, and there come in one that believe not, or one unlearned, he is convinced of all. He is judged of all. And thus are the secrets of his heart made manifest, and so falling down on his face, he will worship Yahawah and report that Yahawah is in you of a truth. How is it then, brethren, when you come together, every one of you had a psalm, had a doctrine, had a tongue, had a revelation, had an interpretation? Let all things be done unto edifying. You hear that?
And that's what we doing. See what I said? But they don't want to believe us. They want to believe Pastor Pork Chop and Deacon Bacon and all that. Reverend Crab. Read on.
If any man speak in an unknown tongue, let it be by two, or at the most by 3, and that by course, and let one interpret.
Right. So that this and that shit. 2 people have to be the understanding what the hell you saying, and one of them have to break it down to the people.
Interpret down to the
people understand.
To the church.
And we don't see that happening in none of these churches.
No.
We don't see that. See what I said? So that's a cut. Read on.
But if there be no interpreter, let him keep silence in the church, and let him speak to himself and to Yahawah.
This is it.
God.
Boy.
Oh. Right, so read on.
Let the prophet speak 2 or 3, and let the other judge.
Done. So with that, you all should have the understanding of speaking in tongues. Speaking in tongues isn't that shit what they're doing in churches, but other languages. You have the English tongue, you have the Hebrew tongue, you have the Greek tongue, the Latin tongue,
Spanish tongue, French tongue, Creole tongue, Moab tongue, Ammon tongue.
This is it. So that is the understanding on that. So what else you got? Grace. Let's talk a little about grace now. You know? Let's go to people and they so damn. Oh shit. Let's go to Romans chapter 6. We'll start at verse 1.
That's where he's at.
I know why I laugh when we got the Roman Karakasaki, remember that?
Yeah.
Area 6?
Romans 6. Romans 6 and 1. Got that? Alright. Ready?
What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin, that grace may abound?
Right, that's for y'all who saying we're not under the law, we're under grace. So Paul is asking you, what then? What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Read on.
Yahawah forbid. That means no. How shall we that are dare to sin live any longer therein?
See what I said? So, since we under grace, that means I could do whatever. That means I even ain't gonna be judged.
No.
Because we under grace. You see what I said?
If you're thinking like that, you're done dead.
This is it.
Long time.
Yeah. Paul is going to further break it down. Right? Check this out. Jump to verse 13.
Neither yield ye your members as instruments of unrighteousness unto sin, but yield yourselves unto Yahawah as those that are alive from the dead, and your members as instruments of righteousness unto Yahawah.
Right. See what I said? But we under grace. You know, the scripture tells you neither yield ye your members as instruments of unrighteousness, but we under grace. So they telling you, man, you could do whatever. You got grace.
Right.
So they telling you, man, 2 men could get married. They under grace.
Right.
You see what I said?
That's exactly what they doing now.
This is it.
Yeah.
But Paul is going to further break it down. You know, 14.
For sin shall have for sin shall not have dominion over you. For ye are not under the law, but under grace.
Right. Grace means simply grace, period. See what I said? Read on.
What then? Shall we sin? Because we are not under the law, but under grace? Yahawah forbid.
Right.
I'm telling you, no. Don't mess with that.
Right.
This is what he's saying in verse 1. The exact same thing. Verse 1 and 2. You know? We try this chapter 2 and start at 11. Because these people, they don't know what is grace. What is the purpose of grace? And why was grace given to us?
Titus 2:11.
Yeah.
For the grace of Yahawah hath bringeth salvation, hath appeared to all men.
Right. For the grace of the Most High bringeth salvation hath appeared unto all men. Well, once again, we know the all men is speaking about
The nation of Israel.
This is it.
Only the Israelites.
But he ain't finished yet. He keep going. Read on. He can tell you. He can tell you what grace is right now. Well,
Teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world.
so that's grace right there.
I hope you all getting this.
Yeah, that's grace right there.
Teaching us that denying ungodliness, worldly lust, we should live soberly, righteously,
And godly in this present world.
This is it.
So, what that also sounds like? That sounds like the law, right?
This is it.
Sounds like law. So grace goes right back to the law, and grace is what? righteousness.
Let's prove it. Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 25. It's out of 24.
6 and 25.
Out of 24.
This is beautiful, man. Deuteronomy 6 and 24. And the Lord commanded us to do all these statutes to fear the Lord our God, for our good always, that he might preserve us alive as it is this day.
Come.
And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our God as he had commanded us.
Alright? Now the Lord say all those things. Paul is just saying the exact same thing over in a different way.
Come.
Yeah?
Titus 2 and 12. Teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we shall live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world.
Right. That's the grace right there. Alright. Now this is Romans chapter 7 and 1. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law hath dominion over a man as long as he liveth. You see what I said?
Yeah.
Clear as day. Yeah. Give me Romans 3 and 31.
Romans 3 and 31. Do we then make void the law through faith? God forbid.
We
We establish the law.
Done.
We establish the law.
The law isn't done away with. You know?